This is death. Okay. But he's only a tenth, so not even a tenth, sorry, a few hundredths away from Gopa.
Yeah, he jumbles the letters up so it's E-pad.
Damn
He's
him.
also a fast capper at CTF, so...
Oh, this is an interesting route. We haven't seen this one yet. Oh wow, look at this.
Yeah.
That is speed. 2,500 UPS. Let's watch that one again because obviously at the end, his speed was a lot more, but he had to take that big diversion to the right. So it's weighing up, is it worth taking this big diversion in order to get the extra speed from the run here? And it looks really nice the way he's playing, but that's why he's only a couple of hundredths faster than Gopa, sorry, because he had to take such a big diversion. What do you think of that run, Nebula?
Yeah, it's you'll start seeing that be the faster route. And if you get enough speed around the right there, then you can really get a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get about 2,800 UPS before you reach the last pad.
Okay. This is Zerg. Did he play this a lot on stream as well?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Oh, we can check him out. I like the Undead Army, and he is a damn good DeFragger. Getting the rockets in. Looks like he's using the same route and trying to improve on it. 2,500 now. He's got 2 rockets left. He's still got 1 left, I feel. Was there time or space for him to use that other rocket?
It was pretty random to use last rocket, so not every run we could.
So let's have a look if there's anywhere else maybe he could have used it. So
Yeah, you're traveling so fast that it's hard to use it. So you can either rocket off the wall at the end, or you can rocket right before the pad. But it's really hard to do that. Like right here, you can rocket, but it's hard.
yeah. So he's still got 1 left, but you know, a very nice time nonetheless from him.
Or pre-fire rather than just rocket. If you pre-fire, it's harder.
Hmm. And we got Archon next, who this is going to be surprising for quite a few people because he's sitting in the top 5, top 3, sometimes top 1 of most of the other CPM runs. But apparently this week he's had a very busy schedule and he's not been able to put all the hours in. So he managed to just kind of cook up this run over a very short period of time, and we'll get to see it right now. What it looks like. This guy really is a legendary CPM runner.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because I wanted to see a really fast run, maybe even 11 come in.
A different run from you guys. He goes more centrally than all of you. And
yeah.
You say that the other run is actually faster if you get it right, but he makes a damn good time using that route. And we'll look at Archon again because he's a beast.
It's almost 2 hours 7 time. So he have time to play.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in the upper right-hand corner, 105 minutes, yeah.
So that's probably presumably all the time he was used finding the run and just polishing it off a little bit before he submitted. We've got, are we approaching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Well, we're on 11th, so we're about to hit the top 10, but Nightmare is up in 11th place. He's been kind of touching top 10 in the previous rounds. This guy awesome. I took some money off him at QuakeCon through race, so but he is such a good strafer. He's been cursed though with all of these weapon runs, but look at that. That is a really flashy run. He just looks so calm using that. I've got to watch Nightmare again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
but
you know what? Oh, sorry. Go
unfortunately
ahead.
he couldn't use this last rocket.
Ah, yeah.
It's all about position.
I like that little wall clip he does. Hang on, I'm gonna have to watch that again because he does a really cool move over here. I didn't spot it the first time and just realised the second time we watched it through. Oh, this. Yeah, it pre-fires that rocket, and it's getting over here. You can see that it's going into the wall, but it wall clips past it.
Yeah,
Pre-fires the rocket.
To be honest, he lose about 0.2 with this rollback.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Style points, though. Style points. Don't forget the style points.
With this crazy speed. when you're stuck on the wall, he's not moving, and if you don't, it's much faster. You don't
Fair enough.
kill.
I think it looked nice though.
Because I was played with Ghost, and when I skipped that box, my Ghost was just far away from me in some I don't know, not second, millisecond.
So when you were testing it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, Nightmare, you got 11th there, but in my books you're top 10. Okay, just in my books. Let's move over to top 4 now, top 10 even. We're in Hades, USA.
My teammate.
Your teammate, okay.
Yeah.
But you're carrying, man. You're top 2 and top 3. Why is he top 10?
I don't know.
Did you have to talk to him a little bit? Tell him to sort of, you know, play a little better?
Some kind of busy always, I don't know.
Oh, damn him.
I have no time. So. Maybe Nebula must find him.
Replace Vapor. No, I don't mean that, Vapor. He's got a tiny little wall clip there, but much smaller than what Nightmare did, and doesn't get that much speed at the end. People are getting 2.8k towards these end of the runs. I mean, it's smooth from Hades, but it's not, you know, it's just not as fast as it could be. Well, check him out again. Yeah, very small wall clip.
That wall rocket jump was really bad. He have 1800 speed, but after wall rocket only 21.
It should be more?
Must be 23 at least.
So you can gain like 500 UPS from those wall rockets?
No, 23.
I know, but each rocket, say if you're going 1500 UPS, you do a wall rocket, you should get to 2000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wall rocket gives
a perfect one for 500. Got it. This is Santal now. I know that he didn't have that much time, but he managed to cook up a pretty sick run, considering the time he put in. So let's have a look what he can do. Again, using the popular route to the right. That's pretty nice. I mean, he tries to strafe at the end, but I don't think he got the angle quite right, but it's not like it would have made many thousands of a difference to his time, but you know, nicely done, Santal. Again, it just looks elegant when you're getting at this level of sort of CPMA play. I mean, everyone in the top 20 looks really smooth in their play, but I'm kind of perpetually impressed by it. Let's look at Boss though. He was in the VQ3 down, I think he was 19th, and he's well into the top 10. And he's trying to strafe as well. He's really trying to use every resource possible to him to gain some speed, and actually being fairly effective. Let's look at him once more, actually.
I didn't even wonder if it's possible to get sub 14 position.
Last rocket wasn't too bad, I guess. He's using a lot of those pre-fire rockets, which aren't always getting speed. So I guess that's why people take the side route, so they can find the walls to really get bigger speed increase. Am I right saying that, or am I just...
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
More area for rockets.
Yeah. Let's look at... Is this guy actually from China?
Sorry, generally, if you do a pre-fire rocket or a wall rocket, yeah, those are faster than just doing rocket on flat ground.
Okay.
So pre-rocket, like in Quake Life Race, is the fastest.
All right. Okay. Is this guy actually from China? Is that?
Yeah, he is from China.
Sweet. Well, there's not many. Yeah, not many Asian players around, so awesome. I think this is a guy who... I think he takes a couple of seconds to start over here. But here we go. I think this guy I might have been watching earlier. See what kind of route he comes up with. He get a lot of pre-fire rockets, so almost 3k.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Because he gets almost 3,000.
Yeah, that's sick. And again, really smooth. It's like he's barely moving the mouse when he's doing the pre-fire rockets, just looking at the ground a little bit. And the rocket just touching his butt cheeks as he floats past them. Yeah, the little bounce pads as well, just getting the extra air he needs to get. I mean, he's positioning himself really nicely for the wall rocket. Yeah, just a very solid run. Alright, so we're into top 6 territory now. We're on to enter. Next will be you, Nebula.
Woohoo! And yeah, I did that run today actually, so I should have done that a few days ago. But I would have been ranked 13 or something had I not done that.
Yeah. And well, getting top 5 over your round is pretty swanky. And he's getting 2.6k at the end, but I mean, let's have a look again.
Yeah, it must have been pretty fast earlier, so.
Okay, so again the side route, pre-fire rocket, wall rocket.
I see what he did now.
Yeah, he did 1900 after second rocket. It's very,
yeah,
very
he was
cool.
really, really fast up to that second rocket.
Like getting 2.5k pretty early.
Yeah, and usually at that rocket we were getting around 1700
Wow.
to 1800.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely beasted there by Enter. Nebula, though, you're not many thousand, less than 100th ahead of Enter. Let's check out your run.
For the sound.
Oh god. Oh, here it is. My ears. Sharp turn to the right. Pre-fire rocket, using the bounce pad up. No wall clip at all. 2.8k. You got 1 rocket left, but not using it.
I did, yeah. Every time I used that rocket, I would run into that clear glass there. For some reason, I just could not get past that.
Pretty. Let's look at it again, guys. This is Nebula's run.
Not the best start. Yeah.
You make up for it pretty nicely though. Into 2.3k, getting into the 2.5k and 2.8k really early. Like that's what dreams are made of. Alright, Segre. I've got are we still unsure who this is? Dex, do you know who Segre is?
No, everyone talking about Fash making.
So he uses bones as a model.
It's I think if he's fake, he will change his model for sure.
It's a fake of Wesp.
Yeah,
Oh,
I kind of thought that for a second, yeah.
He's
Oh,
too
you
low
said-
speed.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the model I remember watching all these DeFRaG movies and hearing the bones when he played. Okay, he's at 2.3k and he's making himself a top 4 right there. Let's look at that.
Wow.
It's such a direct route he's using, but he's extremely efficient getting through it all.
Okay, so yeah, he goes through the center route and he does pre-fire rockets. So he gets a lot of speed off of that.
Yeah, that's
Pretty nice.
a very nice darter. That's the fastest center run that we've seen. Dex, we're on to you. Let's have a look what you've cooked us up.
And you'll have to see what he does on the last rocket. It's pretty amazing.
Pre-fire. 2.8k, kind of how you got it, Nebula. That last rocket though, surely that's what you should have been trying for, Nebula.
Yeah, believe me, I was trying and I kept failing.
That would have been the 0.2 difference, just completely sort of squashed in. Your times would have been touching. Let's look at yours again, man.
Yeah, slow it down to time scale 1 at the end there. Right here.
Alright. So
And
here's
watch how he clips this.
Come on, man. Oh, what?
Clip.
The clip. And those very transparent textures, guys, those are actually solid. So wall clipping that is just, yeah, that's just beast.
Amazing.
Getting to number 2, guys. Look at the time difference. That's 13.5 and now 12.7. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy. They use the middle route, but they're really fast. Well, actually, Adrian does.
That's our master getting over there. Oh god, those pre-fire rockets are so sexy. 2.5k at the end, but
Crazy
it's
effective.
yeah.
Crazy speed from every rocket.
He gets so much speed off of that.
I might just have to slow that down because I do not know how he's getting that much speed off all of that. So he's at 14k now. 17k, almost 2,000, 2.2, and the runs previously we were seeing people struggling to hit 2k by that point. He's on 2.5, he's barely turned any corners to get that far.
And he doesn't strafe at the end, so he lost time there. Just a little bit of time.
This is crazy. Guys, this is #1 for this week in the round 4 for the DeFRaG World Cup 2014. We're going on to Baz, and I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to sit and enjoy. I don't know what to say. That's
yes, it's mostly unexpected road.
That's unique, a unique route.
Yeah.
What the hell? I think the only other person who probably would have known about that route would probably be Liths, but let's look at that. Let's slow it down. Let's just all the way, because I don't.
Or maybe Arca. I don't know. Depends.
Yeah, if they've been gossiping. It's over here that I find confusing. He's like slides on here. He increases 400 UPS just on that. Goes underneath the little texture, up to the top there. No one else is using this route. Onto this texture again. Another pre-fire rocket. He's at 2.5k, but it's just been. He built up so much speed so much earlier than anybody else did. And he managed to get 12.5. That is a sick route.
That's pretty amazing. I think we were experimenting with that slick surface there, but we never did figure out a really fast route with it. So kudos to him.
That speed is crazy.
It's really effective.
And what's just nice looking is when he gets to halfway through the map, he hardly moves his mouse again. I mean, like a lot of the other players were, but he just destroys that run completely.
So, okay, now can we go to the overview of the map if you expect it?
Yeah, sure. Hang on a second. Right. I'm up here because I was going to do this at the beginning. Yeah, let's where do you want me to go? Direct me, Nebula.
Just go like straight up. Jump.
Oh, yeah, I've got everything
and then
down.
face down so you can see all the routes there.
Most of the routes were done on the right side of the map, like where I'm looking now. Very few went deviated to the left.
And yeah, as you can see here, there's so many routes that you can take, which makes this map so unique for DeFRaG World Cup.
I mean, people were going underneath here.
Like that in the past.
Yeah. So some routes were taken over there. We saw people picking up the weapons on this part, and then the really fast routes on the CPM. I mean, you go out the map, they're taking the outer right circle in order to get around and to get all the wall rockets going. And they forget about touching their switches because they're just too fast for switches. They just slow them down. So what's the point of activating those pads when you can just jump over all of them?
Exactly.
And this teleporter here, yes, the map maker must have been, yes, I'll make a teleporter and trick them all into thinking that it's absolutely necessary. Which we'll see later. I think some people may have fallen for that. It would have changed the run quite a lot if they, for instance, instead of having the blocks that faded into a solid form, I think instead they had like an entire wall section here that you needed to press the switches in order to even get past.
Yeah, or they could have put kill triggers on the side or something like that. Yeah, or teleporters. So
that would be.
It was somewhat intentional. I'll have to ask him.
I think honestly, like, this is the map that I've enjoyed the most so far, this DeFRaG World Cup. I think it's been really cool. We've seen such a variety of routes, and I really think this is kind of the map that really epitomizes to me what DeFRaG World Cup should all be about. I come from like outside the community. I kind of dabble in DeFRaG, but I'm really not like a core member of the community at all. But this is really like what I feel maps like this are great at representing. I don't know about your thoughts.
I 100% agree on that. Yeah, DeFRaG maps should totally have just infinite route possibilities and good gameplay all around. And this map does it very nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. If you guys want to download this map, by the way, you can go over to where's the tag? dfwc.q3df.org. Hang on, I'll link that into chat if you guys want it. Alright guys, now we're gonna go over to the bonus section of the show. We'll go through the VQ3 bonuses first. Right, where is it? So talk us through what we're gonna watch. What should we watch first? You guys pick one of them.
How about Boris's route? That's the route with all the switches in it.
Boris, I was talking about him last week. Was my mentor when I was joining DeFRaG many years ago, before I left to an inferior mod. And Boris, this is how I would have played the map. At least how I would have tried to play the map. He's got the switch. He's got it. He's going through. He's doing everything, and he's so efficient in the way he's doing it. He's got the other one. He's gonna jump over to the next. Yeah. Boris thinking, right, I got it. I got this switches really fast. He's got through now. He's got one rocket left. He's gonna jump over. Strafing. I don't think we've seen anyone actually strafing past him yet. And gets to the end. 32 seconds. Come on, Boris.
Yeah, that's cool. He could be top 10 for sure if
if that's the run you have to take. Oh, Boris. Yeah.
And then, yeah, the XAS or ZAS from China, he does a pretty interesting route where he goes over the map.
I haven't seen this one, so I'm curious to see what it's about. Does he go for the switches as well? Okay, I don't know what he's doing. He's got grenade.
He goes for the grenade, yeah.
I think I only just remembered that grenades were on the map. Oh, he's got this. Well, he's beaten Boris with this run, I think, by a second. And he only gets one of the switches. Look at that, such a clever route there. Such a clever route. But then I think he realized later on that actually you don't need to use the teleporter, as we saw he had a much faster run later on. I think this run is awesome, so let's look at this.
Yeah.
The guys,
For sure.
be prepared, because if you're going to offer style points, then you would give this guy 10 out of 10. You get him 11 out of 10. This guy is such a nice run if it's the one I remember. And I'll play this again after. That's just sweet.
It is. And
Much
we've seen
style.
come up with some really nice routes and past DFCs too, or DFWCs rather.
That's like the other fun part. Kind of what I was saying earlier. It's not all about getting the fastest run sometimes. It's just about getting a freaking awesome run. And that's basically why the freestyle DeFRaG exists. Let's slow this bit down now. Gets the rocket jump. Gets some speed to match towards the rockets. Perfect jump over. And makes it over to the last pad activated from the switch. Yeah, cool stuff, Nick. Now, I don't think I've seen Jelvan's run. I don't know what he does. No idea what to expect, actually. Alright, it's a bit like what we saw earlier in the VQ3, of course. We're on VQ3 now. Left side, so pretty rare.
Oh, is this the exact same? Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's my mistake.
This is familiar.
Yeah, so what rank was he? I forget.
I can't remember what rank he was. I think he was just outside top 10, maybe.
Okay, yeah, my bad there. Sorry, guys.
Let's look at Neb VQ3 _ nope. I think
one of the many failures that I've done.
and these are the kind of things that you kind of just like scrunch your eyes afterwards and like, god damn it, when you're just spending hours to try and get the perfect run and you've made it through. It's like, yes, I've got the speed I need. It's looking good. I'm gonna get a brilliant time. Oh, god damn it.
Denied.
Just I would be. You have to laugh at yourself, because if you don't, you just start crying, basically.
Yeah, I did actually laugh after that. That's pretty funny.
Well, I don't know what this is about. This is. Oh, I saw 3 times written down.
Yeah.
So I think you're doing rocket jumps here, Dex.
Yeah, he is.
Do you get more star points than Nick, though, is the question. Nope.
Yeah.
You try it, man.
It was possible, but it wasn't fast than best road. So
okay.
I stopped trying it.
It was cool though. I like the setup for it. But the other triple rocket jump wins in my books. I like that. This is the difference in routes. We're seeing so many different routes, and this is just the VQ3 section that we're looking at in the deleted scenes. Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's some really nice 2 times that he did.
Let's look at that again. I don't even need to see the end of that. I just want to see the 2 times rocket jump again. We'll be able to slow it down as well. So it's getting over here. Got 960 UPS, just a little faster than the rocket travels, and perfect to get onto that pad. But not the fastest run you did at all. Not the one you eventually submitted. All right, let's look at some CPM extra scenes. We've got 5 to look at here. Should I look at Archons? I don't know. I think I've seen a couple of these, but I don't remember what they were about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see what it is.
I think what he does is a 4 times rocket, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, seriously? Oh yes, I have seen this. Then this is good. Look at that, guys. That is awesome. The only 4 times rocket jump I think we got. We're gonna have to slow that down a little bit. We're gonna have to slow it down a lot.
Yeah, and initially we were thinking of doing a multi-rocket jump like that, but then we found those more efficient routes.
And he's just a little bit of a strafe before that point so that he can get the speed. And all the 4 rockets within 1,000th of each other, basically, hitting the wall and getting to the end. Yeah, that's sick Archon. Obviously, we saw a slightly better time from him before. I think it was like 2 seconds faster. But again, I think you probably made the difference with the style points added on top. Unshaven, I think this was a run that Archon or Baz suggested we watch. Alright, so he's using the right side. Oh, he actually gets another wall rocket. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
That was a pretty unusual route, to be honest. Let's have a look at that again. Alright, so it's about now. No one else did this side rocket jump. And he gets over the little pad to get the extra height that he needs. And just on that little translucent part. And another pad, just floating over it and just activating the pad in time. And he's still got 2 rockets left, for Christ's sake. Like, he went over a pad and maybe could have used some additional rockets. Zax, I don't think I've seen this one at all. I don't know what this guy did. From Sweden, I believe. So he's trying to use the slide. Ooh.
Yeah, he goes way high.
Oh, lots of wall flipping there. Lots and lots. And actually, even, you know, he needed to activate that switch in order to make that run work. Let's look at that. That's quite cool, actually.
Yeah, pretty sexy.
I do not disagree. Alright, so there's the switch that he needed. This is the, yeah, wall clip. I like it.
Double jump. It was double jump.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Looked like a weird wall clip to me. That was. And those double jumps are, I find, really hard to do going at that kind of speed. Cab Corp from France. Oh, he actually goes back into the center from the right side. That was interesting. He's only got 4 rockets in total, and all of them he's going to use to pre-fire. Caught a little bit at the top of the staircase, but I don't think he lost any time on that.
And then I think he does a French bind at the end. I'm pretty sure it's French.
Wait. Maybe it'll appear in the console after. It's just pre-fire bonanza right here. Bon map dur, good map difficult. What? I don't get it. I do not understand this bind. There's got to be some in-jokes there.
Yeah, this demo is pretty interesting too.
I think yeah, let's have a look. I think I've seen this, but I can't remember it. A little jump up the ramp there. Oh, he does some weird things with the textures here. Yeah.
It's pretty stylish.
Yeah, definitely.
And rockets off the end there. Yeah, that's one of the things that you can do.
I've got to play like most of this demo in halftime. Right, so already this jump here is very unusual for us to see. And this bit here confuses me. So he gets it on the side of the translucent texture, so it looks really odd. A wall clip there and onto the center pillar.
Yeah, it does look weird.
And one of the few people who's actually rocketed on that little section at the top, so yeah, really nice, really nice. Alright guys, that is the bonus clips for today. Now we get to look at the new map, which I haven't actually even downloaded yet, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, where are you?
Yeah, and I haven't looked at it either, so it's going to be new to me. But Dex has seen it.
He has. Is this where I have all the maps? I guess so. Alright. I think I've got it now. Oh god. I think I might have to restart the game first. Yep. So let's see if it works. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to get into spec, because it's not even worth me running around. Alright, can't go through his door. Dex, do you want to talk to us a little bit about what you found out about this map?
Oh, sure, I'm not. I will tell you nothing about it, or something like that.
You don't tell if you found a route already that you're going to use.
Yeah,
then...
I understand. I'm joking.
Wait.
I think you can join.
God damn it! Alright.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna
It's nothing special in this map. It's pretty hard to find something very some crazy shortcut, I think.
Okay.
The times would be pretty near.
So is it very sort of like straightforward, linear in the way it's played?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand this bit. Where the hell am I even trying to go?
You must jump
Woo.
on these parts. Yeah.
Can I jump on that? Nope!
No. The parts at the corner.
Where?
Back.
Oh, behind you.
What the hell?
In the
Or,
corner.
to your right.
To my right? What the hell am I looking at, guys? You're useless at directing me, seriously.
The corner, the part in the corner of the room.
Right behind you.
Just.
Right behind me now?
To
There.
your left.
No, now it's
There.
The
a
one to the
little
left.
bit left. Little bit left.
That one.
Yeah.
Is that a
this one.
pad?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant a bounce pad. Okay, I was confused as hell. Alright, I can do this. Alright, but there's a bit over there which is like confusing as hell. Okay. Right, so the fastest route to get up here. Surely it's just double jumping off that to get up.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and is that possible in VQ3 as well as CPM to do that jump? Or in
Only
VQ3?
CPM.
Okay. And then we've actually got a... This is a pad, guys, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you must gain the side of room.
Oh, right, so you kind of like do it across... I don't even know actually, what the hell. Wait, if I spec now, will it take me to the beginning of the map?
Yeah.
Alright, okay,
So
hang on. I'll show you some mad skills right now. Alright. Go! No!
Oh.
God!
Good idea.
I'm so gutted! Oh my god. And I can't straighten camera perspective. Oh, look at those skills, guys. Look at those skills. So surely I can just...
Yeah, now
Now
there is the hole in the floor.
There. I'll heat
The
these.
corner. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so am I just meant to overbounce into them?
There,
That's,
yeah, yeah.
that's a
there
jump
is-
bounce.
you
Oh,
jump on it.
So you have to jump before you get the
Ah.
bounce.
Oh, and I go up there. Okay, I got it. But do you even need to use that? So, shit, I thought that was an
You
overbounce.
can dev map, to be honest.
How do I even do that?
Oh, you bring down the console and /dev map,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
And-
DFWC.
Well, I can't
You can
remember.
press tab.
Nice one.
Right.
Yeah. And now you can go through the door with no clip.
What, with spec?
No.
Or no, if you type in no clip.
No clip in console. Yeah.
What, as spec
Yeah.
now I can do anything, or?
No. Stay in the game, and then
Oh, okay. Whoa. Alright, let's just go through the map normally. What the hell's up here?
Huh.
Okay.
It's
Alright,
not normally.
It's nice. It's pretty. I gotta say, 10 out of 10 for the look of this map. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so you're meant to do a little overbounce on here, which I obviously failed at, guys. The pain of not actually being a pro DeFragger like my guests. Alright, so you would have overbounced up here and presumably strafing as hard as possible down this section.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually looking like quite a long map. But look at this, so surely this is a bit that people are going to skip. I imagine in CPM you'd skip...
No, it's impossible because there is a clip. You can't do it.
Oh really, so you have to pass a section.
Only, yeah, only.
I like that.
There's an invisible clip, so you can't go up. I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I like that. So you actually have got to use the map that's around. It's not like just, you know, breaking things.
Back,
Yeah, me too.
back to down, please. Yeah. There is a shotgun.
So what's this for?
Yeah, when you taking it, then you use jump pad where it was.
Oh, so you need the shotgun first,
Yeah.
and then
You see these buttons. Yeah, when you shooting it, you gaining
you gain speed.
not like speed. You gain like invisible jump pad after. You
Oh,
shoot it.
really? Okay.
Yeah, you must shoot 2 times. You get.
Yeah. Why? Are you... All right. Sorry, my mouse got stuck. All right. And you want to go back down again? Holy
Yeah.
crap. Have you run through this map yet, Dex?
Yeah. Already finished it a few times.
And how long do you think? Okay, I don't want to say how long because that might like spoil the run times. But is this like a 15-second map? Is it a 30-second map? Is it a
No,
45-second map?
I think it's more than 40.
Oh wow. Okay. So this bit here, you're not falling through these gaps, or are you? Dex.
Go back.
Oh wait, that's the part that's under the section before.
No,
So
it's clipped, so it's
okay.
it's okay. You won't.
You'd go through the window. No, you don't go through the window.
Yeah, you're taking
you-
grenade,
Oh,
firing this button,
Okay.
to the
Yeah.
button.
and
Yeah.
the
This opens
Open.
that.
opens doors. And here's the finish.
And this is the finish. Ah, alright. And this was
Pretty
actually the start.
complex.
Yeah.
It's start and finish. I hope there is no any bugs or so.
Yeah, I hope it's like a clean run, as you're saying. All right, this looks pretty interesting. Now, guys, I'll show you how it's done. Damn it! All right, so that's my runtime, guys. GG. All right, so I want to see how hard some of these bits actually are. Oh damn it! I'm not gonna be able to do. Bollocks. So in VQ3, do you think you're gonna have to be using all these little sections to get up? So you got armor and mega.
Mm,
I mean, I don't know actually.
I'm not analyzing this map so much. Yet.
I don't get this bounce pad. Is this something that you'd use with
With plasma.
You must
I would-
plasma a bit. Yeah.
something like that?
Oh, like that.
Alright.
Okay. Come on, guy. I get like some props for actually doing that. I'm amazed that I managed to accomplish just that. Crap. Alright, I'll just do what I know already.
There must be enough health.
I think it's because I didn't pick up the armor or the megas before. Do you reckon if you jump down here you could get a bit of an overbounce?
I didn't see.
So if you drop from the top there, do you reckon you could get a bit of an overbounce down here and kind of zip into this?
I don't know.
Whoa, okay. You don't want to fall here. So
Yeah, it's pretty interesting section.
alright, and this is the shotgun. So this is the bits where you wanna...
Oh, you
Ah!
And you have this one.
Oh, whoa.
As well. Jump and shoot it.
Ah, okay.
I think it's not useful. I don't know.
Oh, I've got no ammo. So this kind of a...
Right walls are active. You can use your grenade.
Alright,
Like
I can't go back. And so, of course, guys, you'll be expecting pros to do it in about 150, 155, but you know, I'm pretty good, so I got a 142 there. That's a pretty cool map. So, I don't think we're going to be seeing loads and loads of different routes, essentially. Maybe the routes are just going to be very, very minute in the sort of the differences. I think there'll be small differences in each route. Sorry, is what I meant to say. But obviously, you've all got to like, you got to hit those pads with a shotgun. You got to hit the one with the grenade as well. That's basically who's going to be the most efficient, who's going to be the fastest at doing all of these. Dex, you're going to be number 1 this week.
Yeah.
I think the real question is if Nebula can continue to get top 3 and top 5.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to try. I'll have to play with Dex some more. find some rounds, because that certainly helped.
But you don't want to, if you get a good route, then you don't want to throw it. You don't want to give it to Dex, surely, because Dex profited from your route. He took spots off you because of your generosity.
Maybe on this map I will help him.
That doesn't bother me at all.
No colluding. You're too generous, man. If there's any questions in chat, because guys, I'm sorry, but we've been ignoring you a little bit. But
That's right. Yeah.
I hope you guys have been. I hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far, because there's been some really sick rounds. And at the end of each stream, I'm always going to play the top 3 VQ3 and CPM, just in case you want a little bit of a round off. Maybe some of you are tuning in late. Ghana 1 says, Nebula, Dex, can you talk about a bit about the history of DeFRaG, like the best players over the last 10 years? Dex, do you have any insight into that as well? I'll ask you first, Dex.
Okay. So, you wanna hear which players somehow compare to me or something like that?
No, just the history of DeFRaG, the best players over the last 10 years. You know, maybe before you even got to the position that you're in now, where you're leading the VQ3 community essentially. But who were the inspiring figures in DeFRaG when you started?
I think for last years only Strangeland in VQ3 and in CPM is something like Cyrax, Arcalon, now it's Buzz.
Yeah.
greatest. Nebula for sure. Greatest player, but it's mostly good players are playing CPM, so
Ah,
it's not really big competition in VK3.
fair enough, fair enough.
Last DVT DeFRaG World Cups were pretty boring for me.
Oh, really?
Because
Too easy.
I was every time I was first. That was boring.
Yeah, he got first every single map, so yeah.
Ah, Zunderbird. I know. I remember Zunderbird.
Yeah,
Didn't he play?
Third.
Wasn't he in the DeFRaG World Cups? Because he was pretty good. I knew his brother.
Yeah, he was a few times, but he's mostly strafe. Master.
Ah, okay.
And not really master. He's like strafe god or something like that.
Oh yeah,
He's
no,
best.
he's sick
Yeah,
at
I
straight.
agree.
Nebula, do you want to shed some of your insight into DeFRaG over the last 10 years? That question from Ghana.
Yeah, sure. I would say Cetus is what really got me into DeFRaG. Viper, BSH Viper.
Mm-hmm.
See who else. Well, Wesp, everybody kind of looks up to him.
Yeah.
Dex, of course. I mean, he's really inspired me. See who else. Arca, yeah. Kopchik. I really liked a lot of his demos. Basically, just anyone that places top 5 in the last DeFRaG World Cups, they're always really good, and they're usually old school players.
Fair enough. What about like the kind of the uprising of DeFRaG, or how it came to be essentially? Do you have any ideas about that, Nebula? Like how DeFRaG came around, and then maybe how competition started emerging, and how maybe the game even changed. Oh God, sorry guys, Skype noises at the moment. Yeah, sorry.
How DeFRaG came to be with competitions.
Yeah, and maybe how updates came to DeFRaG, or how the game maybe changed over the years.
I'd have to get back to you on that one, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You need to write some script then for next week's show, and then hopefully, Connor, we can give you even more insight to that. But yeah, loads of players. Alright, Cetus, you mentioned that name. He's a guy who I saw in. He was in a lot of the freestyle movies that I've seen in Event Horizon and things like that. I mean, he was also similar to you the way I saw you players as DeFraggers. I was just like, how are these guys doing these tricks that require such insane coordination? Like Cetus was incredibly good in my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
Was it Marky? Is he a player?
Yeah, well, he's actually the DeFRaG developer now, the lead developer now.
Ah.
So any changes that get pushed out, he gets to adapt them and push them out to different versions, along with this guy named CGG. He's the original developer, or one of the original developers of DeFRaG. So.
Okay, I remember seeing Marky in a lot of the movies as well. There's like a whole team of them. You might see like it was great how they did like the player profile things at the beginning of the DeFRaG movie. They'll take sort of excerpts of each trick, and then have like a close up of one of the players, and you'd recognize the players because all the models would be completely different, and you could kind of already get sort of start creating like a personality or identity of each of the players depending on what part of the trick they were doing. They might have been like a support role, and maybe you would have another player who'd be a little bit more active, and they would be the one flying around the map, while you'd have some guys supporting them and maybe standing in a position in order to help them get to the next part of the trick. And I thought that was that was something that at least touched me quite closely when I was watching all the old DeFRaG movies, which I thought was awesome. And you know what, guys, we've had even more viewers. I think we went over 400 viewers for this round. So I'm hoping that next week we get even more viewers watching the DeFRaG World Cup round 5, because we've got Wesp, who's actually going to be on the show at some point. Dex. I'm not closing out just yet, but of course, if you do want to be on the part of the show at any other point in the future, Dex, you are more than welcome, because it's been really cool having your insight today.
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Obviously, being just that slightly bit better than Nebula, you know. So.
Yeah, of course. I have no problem with that.
And Nebula, I mean, you're not really a guest. You're just my co-host at the moment, so I don't actually have to say nice things to you because you're not a guest anymore. Guys, any more questions in chat? Because we have got Dex here. He's all-time great, top VQ3 DeFragger at the moment. I know there's a interview sitting on ES Reality somewhere. I don't have the link at the moment. I'm sure I had some questions, but it's been actually a really fun show with lots and lots of stuff to show off. I don't even know what I can ask at the moment. I feel almost out of place. I need to practice DeFrag for a few months and then I'll feel better. Question, are there any?
Yeah, and I'll have to write down the question about the history, because there's a really in-depth history with DeFrag, so
yeah,
I'll definitely have that for next show.
I know that Wesp also has a lot to contribute regarding that topic as well, actually. Lotblind asks, are there any, say, duelers or CTF people that we've heard of active now or earlier who first started out as strafing superstars? It's usually once you pop, you don't stop. So once you get into DeFrag, you kind of are forced into relapsing after a while because it's addictive. I know I am, but I don't know actually.
People that have started out doing duel.
So people who have started out doing DeFrag and then gone out and been a big name in duel or CTF, I think is.
Waz actually.
Waz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started out doing DeFrag.
He goes to QuakeCon.
Nightmare, the Nightmare that you know. He does DeFrag a lot.
True.
It's a pretty decent dueler, so.
Waz is very well known actually, not just for Wazzle Dazzle, but he does the Waz jump on ZTN. He does some crazy plasma moves. The guy is an absolute nutter, and yeah, he plays amazing CTF as well. That's a good point. Waz is definitely a guy to look up to in DeFrag and Quake Live for that reason, basically. Shio, people are mentioning the name Shio in chat.
Yeah, he's really good VQ3 player. He's the one that did the torture map.
Of course,
and
yeah.
he's like still the only person to complete it, so.
No way.
That's testament to his skill.
Yeah, so bad that he is not taking part in the FPSPULSE World Cups. It would be very interesting to play with him.
Do you know Shio at all, Dex? Have you played with him?
Yeah, sure. We got some duels online.
Oh, sweet.
But somehow, when he's active, then I'm not, and when I'm active, he's not. So it's not really interesting to play some map when I broke the record and no one back it. And we don't know, maybe 3 times we were playing together, and I don't know, raping map so hard, taking it in both sides for maybe some 1 week or so. That's very interesting.
Were you competitive with Shio or?
Yeah, very. Some maps he can break me.
So is that what you need then when you're in DeFrag? Is you need someone that you can like focus on a person who's also playing at a similar level to you, and that kind of like the motivation to sort of keep breaking the time. It's like, damn it, I've got to get a better time, not just to get a personal best, but in order to destroy the other person who I'm competing against. And then at the same time, I guess you're beating all the other people's times who maybe don't have that sort of. It's almost like a weird sparring partner where you're not directly in direct confrontation like in the arena of duel in like Quake 3, Quake Live, but maybe the closest you can get in Quake Live is on Race, I guess. What was the question? Nebula, can you give an insight on Deitnu? Deitnu? D-E-I-T-N-U?
Deitnu. Yeah, that guy was a really good freestyler, and I think unfortunately he used timescale and some external programs. So
naughty. There
you go. But his concepts, you can't take that away from him. His concepts are really nice, and the same goes with Buddha. He was also a freestyler, and he used timescale, unfortunately, but his concepts were really, really good.
Fair, fair. Zorak will ask, where are items in DeFRaG? Well, we saw that on the round 4 map, on round 5 map, sorry, Zorak, and loads of, okay, this guy's just a Quake Life guy who can time 4 items at once. Nothing more to say to you, Zorak. But, Spleebus, how do I backflip when I jump? If that is a serious question, there are some models that do it automatically when you're jumping in the air, so there's no actual backflip button. If it's a troll question, then shut your face.
Yeah, barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Exactly. Sometimes the models do it anyway. You have no idea. Depends what model you pick. Marky is asking you, Dex, what are your predictions for top 3 and top 3 in VQ3, I guess? What would you put there, apart from yourself?
If he wins in overall, so I think I hope it would be me, Heja, and Nebula. That would be great top. Yeah.
Is that the top 3 you want, or the top 3 you think will be?
Top 3 I want.
Do you think Strangelad would replace Nebula?
I don't know. I hope.
Yeah, he will.
What about CPM? What are your expectations in the top 3 for CPM, Dex?
It's hard to tell, because there is the Cyrax didn't send his demo on this round, and he was top 3, and now he wouldn't. I don't know, will he send demos on next rounds.
And Archon lost a lot of points this round.
Yeah, Archon lost, but for sure Bass should be first, for sure.
Okay. So you'll be surprised if Archon's not first?
I'm not. After seeing Bass doing first 2-3 rounds, I see he will be first one.
Wow.
He's doing very great job on this DeFRaG World Cup.
Awesome.
And Adrian doing some crazy, I didn't even know he can, something like that. He's top, I don't know, top 3, almost top 3 every map. It's very nice for him.
Cool.
So, yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, so Bass first, and second, I don't know, rest of all this Seger.
Let's have a look. Let's see if I can.
Polish faker, I don't know.
Whoever he turns out to be.
Adrian, Archon, and I don't know. Because I hope I can.
What about Master?
I can. Master is Adrian.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So I hope I can do top 3 in CPM, but it's only hopes. We'll see in next round.
I think it's going to be difficult, man. There's a lot of competition in CPM. I think that run that you got for round 4 is definitely very helpful for you hitting that top 3, getting the points. And Archon as well, he got something like 12th or 11th or something. He got 12th because I remember Nightmare's 11th. Yeah, that's giving space to other people to kind of close the gap. So it's very interesting how that's turning around. Strangeland is kind of encroaching, and even Nebula is getting close-ish on the VQ3. I say close-ish just because you've had so many points already, and Yotun has kind of stopped taking so many points. So yeah, there's.
Yeah. I think just on specific rounds for VQ3, I'm not really a top 5 overall VQ3 player. I always go for CPM, but yeah, that was a good result for me. Really good.
Yeah, for sure. Any insight into Sparky, Nebula?
Sparky? Oh,
I don't know.
I think I know what he's talking about. I'm not going to say that on stream though. Get kicked off of Twitch.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we can write that. I'm kind of curious now, but was it something to do with the police or?
No. He asked me to say something about Sparky, and I'm not going to do it.
What is the meaning? Okay, Zorak, too much troll. I think we've probably, you know, he's asked what is the meaning of Quake. You know what, this is kind of one of the weird questions that's probably been answered in at least a subjective way over some of these streams, but Quake is love, Quake is life. Why aren't you playing DeFRaG online at the moment, Dex? Because he's on here, what the hell? Or do you not play, do you only play DeFRaG offline, Dex?
No, I think he means why I'm not playing while DeFRaG World Cup is.
Oh, so you only play it offline when the DeFRaG
but
World Cup is on?
Yeah, I was online yesterday, I think, and did some records. One at least. So he just wasn't in time.
Yeah, and actually that would apply to me because I've been playing offline way too much, so I actually been trying to get into online DeFRaG a lot more, so I took like a too long of a break there.
Fair. I've been playing a little bit. That hang time map that I was playing, I've spent a few hours this weekend doing it. Maybe next weekend I'll have another crack at DeFRaG, but I gotta get down to the books, unfortunately. And yes, Gunnar, 1 week equals 1 map, so next week we'll probably be doing top 20 in CPM and VQ3. And again, we'll have some bonus clips to show you, because there's always a lot of fun stuff from the top 100 or so of, you know, each discipline. Where can you watch the beginning of this stream, Jelvan? Well, once the stream closes down, you can go over to twitch.tv/zlive/videos, and if you click on the past broadcast tab, you'll find it there. If you want to see last week's DeFRaG VODs, then it's actually on youtube.com/zootql. I've started making a DeFRaG World Cup 2014 playlist, and I'll be adding the VODs to that playlist there. And maybe I feel like I want to start making some really short highlights, but I feel like I'd be kind of taking something away from, you know, what is kind of part of the DeFRaG community, where you guys have your highlights and stuff like that. So if you guys have stuff that you want to show, then I'm more than happy to link some stuff. I don't want to tread too much on the territory of DeFRaG, but how is it's so awesome that you're. I don't understand the questions. Talex is trolling as well. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna roll the stream out now. Dex, is there anything you'd like to touch on before we tune out?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I only like to answer questions. Don't like to tell something.
Well, you know what, Dex, you better be here again then, so you can answer some more questions. That's your only choice. Are you happy to come back again before the end of the DeFRaG World Cup?
What?
You happy to return before the end of the cup?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Are you in chat at the moment, Dex?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dex, you can teach me to strafe as well as effortless. Nebula, is there anything you'd like to talk about before we go?
Just thanks guys for watching, and I don't think you can join the DeFRaG World Cup now. I talked to HK, and I don't think they're allowing new people to join, so that's unfortunate, but just try to tune in every Sunday. We're going to have some really good demos for you. We're going to try to show off all the routes as possible, and if you have questions or anything, drop by IRC in QuakeNet and hashtag DeFRaG. And most people can answer your questions there. Sweet.
Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I want to say one last thing, which is a bit some shameless promotion at the moment. The ZLive shop on zcast.com, now there's discounts on the merchandise. We haven't got much left, so we're just trying to get rid of it. If you want to buy any hoodies or t-shirts, they're £10 and £20 instead of the, well, whatever the hell they were before, which was a lot more. And also we're kind of tying with G2A, so if you want to buy some like random games and stuff and you want to support the channel, then you can get some cheap games from there. You can just scroll down below the stream and you'll find a link over there. I think we're going to have some other ways that we can like indirectly support the stream. Of course, subscribing, following, liking, everything is awesome, so we really appreciate that, me and the ZLive team combined. Me and Nebula will be back next weekend we will hopefully have some more guests. I know that we've got a few people on our list, but look out on the social media, look out on ES Reality, and look out on the DeFRaG IRC channel, and I'm sure you're going to find plenty of news about what is going to be happening in the future of this week. So guys, have a great end of your Sunday. We'll see you on Tuesday for the 125 FPS secondary group stage. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
By holding on and by resisting the dissolution. What is your state of mind when you contemplate the possibility of everything becoming nothing? Just go along with it, dissolve. What do you really